So what is holistic non-12-step alcohol addiction treatment? A lot of people are no longer satisfied with the old traditional models of 12-step treatment. It just isn't working. I think it's taken some people to a certain degree, but they are left feeling as though there's got to be more, or they find themselves caught in a system of that relapse cycle, and it becomes very disheartening. Well, the Sanctuary at Sedona have been around for 2 decades, and we are very familiar, we were the pioneers with creating a brand new model that is based on a non-12-step approach, which is a holistic approach. And what is that? What is a holistic approach to alcohol addiction treatment? That means that a holistic approach is going to be looking at your entire being. We are no longer going to be just looking at symptom management. We do not believe people show up at the sanctuary damaged, diseased, or defective, or broken. We believe in looking at the underlying trauma, the underlying causes, but not just from some old traditional talk therapy, cognitive behavioral approach. Yes, of course, that's an important modality. However, we need to get in deeper. We need to be looking at the somatic, what's in the body, what's held in the body, what's held in the emotional body. We need to be looking at what we're putting into our body. We need to be paying attention to our nervous system. And we have some of the cutting edge leading technologies and some of the greatest experts in their fields working for us and as consultants for us. That said, we are very functional medicine based. Our psychiatrist is a functional medicine doctor, as are our nutrition and supplement protocol consultants. We are very concerned and pay a lot of attention to our gut health and our diet and the food that we eat. We are very focused on our supplement protocol. We are connected with some of the latest technologies in biofeedback from the HeartMath Institute. We also do brain mapping, which shows you the changes that you make within 30 days of being in our program. We also work with a wonderful biometric ring called the Oral Ring, which is going to be able to help you begin to self-regulate and monitor so that you are being aware of when relapse might be imminent. We also have an incredible program in that our holistic program we know is more than just inpatient residential. We know that truly holistic means it must also include the aftercare component. So our program is not just 30 days, it is a 90-day program. 30-day intensive residential, 60 additional days, so that you are getting as much attention and are continuing with the program itself, but in your home. So just in those moments where you're going to be needing the guidance to help you integrate and continue the work that you've done and the changes you've made, you've got it for 60 additional days after leaving the sanctuary grounds. We've also been very cognizant and pay a lot of attention to the environment. So many holistic rehabs and addiction alcohol centers that are popping up are happening in sort of residential areas. They may be a mansion that's been refurbished, or they may be more in these clinical settings. We created our center as a retreat center on 22 acres on national forest land, so people feel safe and secluded. We're very small. We have 12 clients at a time. That you are in nature. We are connected to getting back to what is most important, which is our own self, our own sense of self. We spend a lot of time here as well as we're working on the mind and the body. We're also working on this part of ourselves, our authentic part, our soul part. People come here often feeling lost and despairing. They've been through a cycle and they don't want to live this life of symptom management or living in the cycle of addiction. What they're wanting is to finally connect in with their authentic self, their passion, their purpose. Why are we here? So once they start feeling better, they start getting inspired about wanting to get up and participate in life again. So a holistic model is not just having meditation and yoga added to an already established program, or an already established non-12-step program, or an already established 12-step program. Holistic means somebody who has thought out how each component of your mind, body, soul, spirit are working together. Gut health is going to affect mental health. mental health affects the emotional health, that when we're starting to feel better and that we're starting to be clear, we're not fuzzy anymore, that actually our heart begins to open up and we're able to go do deeper trauma work, that we're able to let go of those parts of us that have been weighing us down, the burdens, the guilt, and the shame. And that when those parts of us have been shed and no longer are with us, then all of a sudden we're able to start hearing those parts of our soul song again, to feel our heart's desire, so that we truly are feeling our body, mind, soul, spirit. So that with the holistic model, we are healing the body, we are repairing the brain, we are recovering the soul.